Okay, taking Pokemon weaknesses into account, one might think Magma Man would be our next target, but as a matter of fact, he is not. Instead, we're going after Concrete Man. Well, I guess water is super effective against ground when you really think about it. And Concrete Man's stage takes place in a jungle. Does that mean it's a concrete jungle? I'm funny. But what's not so funny are these birds called Hoohoos. They like to drop rocks on you, and those rocks can shatter, and that's really annoying. I didn't talk about this in the last video, but there are other difficulty modes on the game called Hero and Superhero mode. In normal mode, this stage is not that annoying. In Superhero mode, however, this stage is an absolute nightmare. You have been warned. And we have a returning enemy from Mega Man games past, Gagabials. They work exactly the same. If you shoot them, they'll get stunned. And if you're on the same level as them, they will charge at you. So, don't let them charge into you. That's pretty simple, isn't it? Jump again to get an extra life. I really like the music of this stage, but what I don't like is this mini-boss. This is Paozo, the elephant that likes to play with balls. This particular green ball is a bouncy ball. And they can use their trunk to vacuum you up and not spit you out, but damage you nonetheless. Now things get a little more annoying with these pits right here. Oh, speaking of superhero mode, when battling this Paozo, you also have to deal with Hoohoos, and that's really, really annoying. Thankfully, we're making some good progress, and we're just being introduced to new enemies left and right. That was a day spider. By the way, this block right in front of Mega Man is in fact a fake. You can tell because its studs are more pronounced. You'll definitely want to keep an eye on those in this next section. And yes, we managed to get the screw. Awesome. By the way, this enemy is named oh so creatively a classic cannon. Why? Don't ask me. You'll want to be mindful of those fake blocks because more often than not, they'll drop you into some death spikes. Thankfully, that wall protected us from that classic cannon. I believe in the demo of Mega Man 9, this was one of the stages where you could demo. And yeah, that was an epic fail. In retrospect, I probably should have gone for that day spider in the first place. But I digress. Up there is a tree called Bomb Bomb Boy. And they will fire at you once you are in range. Their hitboxes are also kind of odd, so it's a little bit difficult to hit them with the pea shooter of doom. I believe you have to hit them right in the eyes. The question is, do I want to go for the screws or do I want to go for the health? I will go for the screws and get the health as well. Ooh, and I get 3 units of health. That's very nice. Anyways, we're almost done. To cap off Concrete Man's stage, we have these moving platforms. The arrow indicates the direction they will move. Down, up, up, and then down. When the platforms are traveling up, you want to make sure that you're at a good distance before you jump down. Otherwise, you're gonna jump below the platform and fall to your doom. Are we clear? Good. Let's walk through the end gate and confront Concrete Man. But first, let's equip the laser trident. Concrete Man is fairly simple, but he can be a bit random. Oh, that's not good. That's one thing he likes to do is use the concrete shot to freeze you in place. He can also charge at you as well. And in the same vein as Gutsman and Hardman from Mega Man 1 and 3 respectively, he likes to cause shockwaves, but that is no longer an issue because he is down for the count. Ground into rubble, Concrete Man is. And now for his weapon. It's actually a pretty useful one. You got a new weapon. The concrete shot. The concrete shot, as its name implies, shoots blocks of concrete. And while it can be used to defeat enemies, it's much more useful as a utility weapon. It can freeze certain obstacles, allowing you to climb on top of the concrete and get to your next destination. So in that respect, it's pretty handy to have. Like I said, Mega Man 9's weapon roster is by far my favorite of the entire classic series. But for now, 2 Robot Masters down and 6 to go. See you guys next time.